guys just missed a hot chick. Well, actually, from behind she doesn't look so great. She has a nice face though. Yeah. This is a game review for Borderlands. For those of you that don't know, Borderlands is it's kind of a special game. It's advertised as a cross between a role-playing game and a first-person shooter. In actuality, it's not so much a role. It's not like there's not much role-playing in it. It's just a little bit of role-playing because you like level up and you have powers and skills that you upgrade. But it really is a loot game. They kind of said that they used World of Warcraft for a bit of influence, and they used some other like really fun games. Someone described it as a cross between Diablo, like Diablo 1 and 2, and a first-person shooter. And this I actually agree with, because, and the cool thing about the game, one of the coolest things about the game is the fact that the loot in the game is mostly weapons. And but actually there's a little bit more than that, and I didn't know that. It doesn't mention that. I've read a lot of reviews on the game, and it's not just weapons. It's also like different types of armor. It's not really armor, it's called shields, but still it's armor. And then there's other things as well, like you get things that, there's items that enhance your powers that you get like a fire crystal that you put someplace, and then when you use your special power in the game, you also get an added fire effect or something. So, hello. Oh, nice butt. Nice butt, but that's it. So yeah, Borderlands. I've got a kind of a love-hate relationship with this game because I wasted a lot of time. I'm not going to say how much because you'll laugh at me because of the fact that I wasted that much time doing something that some people claim is simple, but I don't know. Those people that claim it's simple, man, they've just done it a lot, or they have a lot of experience with it, because the first time you try to do it, it's not that easy. What am I talking about? Sex, of course! No, not sex. Opening ports. To play this game online with friends, you need to... Actually, it's not called opening ports, it's called forwarding ports. Ooh. And what forwarding ports is, it's opening them. Straight through, red light. And what ports are, for those of you that are like me and don't know, they're just like internet doors on your router? And the router is the box that sits beside the modem. Like you got a modem, and then you hook your modem up to the router, and then the router hooks up to, like, if you got multiple computers, which most people do nowadays. So like, and then the router has its own built-in kind of firewall. And it's a weird frickin' firewall because you can't just turn it on and off. You can't. You need like a static IP address, and then you need to do this. So you need to. So most people they don't. There is a way to turn the firewall off, but you need this like static IP address, and I couldn't get that to work with my. I tried to do it, but I couldn't get it to work. So then I tried to open the ports. And then even to open ports, you need a static IP address, but I didn't. Anyways, I tried to open the ports first, and that wouldn't work. Long story short, I wasted like a large amount of time fiddling with ports and static IP addresses and this and that, trying to get it to frickin' work, because it's an online game. It's like it's made for like 4 people to play together. That's the way it should be played, because single player kind of sucks. Okay, a friend of mine played online. I haven't even tried single player, but my friend did. He played it for a bit. And he said, yeah, single player sucks. So if you buy it and you play single player, you're stupid, because it's the best way to play it is with a friend or something, or get like a couple of copies and invite a friend over and then just play it. Like even with 2 people, it's fun enough, but with 3 or 4, it gets more fun. And yeah, so like I said, love-hate relationship. So I right off the bat, I already was very angry and frustrated by this game, and I was angry at the developers for not doing that. The game also has a lot of like the user interface on the game sucks ass. Like the options for the game, suck ass. There's like no anti-aliasing. There's no, for the sound options, there's no separate option for different things like gunfire, voices, other sound effects. Like, it's just like sound up or down. And there's one for music. There's like sound and like there's sound effects and music. But there's not just sound effects and music. There's also other people talking on the microphones. There's also in-game voices, which are quiet as fuck. If you buy this game, turn the subtitles on, because you can't hear anything anyone says. And I've got the loudest freaking stereo possible. I've got like a $2,000-3,000 speaker setup for just for my computer. I got a 500-watt amp powering the speakers for my computer. And I literally cannot hear. I gotta crank it right up, and then if anyone shoots their gun off, I'm deaf. I gotta turn, you know, someone in the game's talking, I gotta crank the stereo just to hear what they're saying, and someone shoots their gun off and blows my eardrums. Because the guns are loud, and then talking is quiet. So yeah, so these things piss me off. But